Hi, my name is Jennifer Tunin. I'm a very, very beginner power lifter, and I want to thank all of you for taking the time to actually watch my videos. This is the first time I've done a voiceover. My friend Julie has encouraged me to try this, and this is the second time I'm trying to do a voiceover with this particular video because I'm still learning the whole voiceover process. But that's okay. We will see if we can get this done. My coach, Larry Malchief, I'm sure I messed up saying his last name, but he has me doing bench squats. I've been doing bench squats for a while now. I hate them. He knows I hate them, but I can see the benefit of them. In the little tiny quadricep I can see starting to pop out after I've been doing them for a few weeks, and I'm learning the correct way to squat. He has another exercise that he sent me a video of. I don't remember the name of the person in it. Hopefully he can maybe add the link in the comments section. And I'll be doing those shortly. I did 2 sets of just the bench squats today while I was waiting for some J-hooks to free up so I could do my other exercise. I'm trying to sit down and sit back. I do have the safety bar on there, and I think I had it at about the right height. I will be moving it down for the next exercise, and for bench squats I think I did okay with these today. They're still hard. I don't know why, but I have a hard time doing them, and I just feel claustrophobic in the booth. So here is our new exercise, and I like this one so much better. My first one is definitely shaky. Just trying to get the feel of it, learning where's the bench, where's my safety bar. But you can see by the second one, it feels much better. I'm not going all the way down to the box completely. Some of them I do almost sit down, but most of the time my thighs are just barely touching. As soon as I feel that box, I'm coming back up, and you can see how much further back my butt's going, learning how to do these. I don't have a lot of weight on there. This is 95 pounds. I do up it, and you can see I had a hard time. I had the J-hooks too close together. Same with this set. My J-hooks are too low. I have them set where I usually do for my regular squats, and having the other bar for me to hold on to, it was just too close, and with the handles on the safety bar, I couldn't get things positioned right. That was just a set of 3 with a little more weight, and see, I'm having a rough time trying to get it unracked there and then get my head back through. I did lift him up a little bit on this one, trying to find that right spot for my J-hooks. And now I was able to more just stand up, and I didn't even have to move my feet back, and just practice my squats. I also watched an Alan Thrall video on how to squat this morning, and I realized that my focal point, because I always choose, no matter what lift I'm doing, I always choose a focal point for the lift, and my eyes stay there. I'm completely focused on it the entire time. I realized my focal point was wrong. It had been close to the ceiling, but out in front of me, like the far end of the room is where I was looking, but up at the ceiling, and I needed to bring my focal point down. That's because I have very long legs, and my waist is shorter than my legs. And so I need to work on bending over just a little bit more. I had been trying to stay very upright, and that was messing up my whole bar path. You can't notice it so much with these since I'm holding onto the bar and I'm really pushing my booty back and trying to really work on that form and work on my legs. But once I get into my pause squats a little later in this video, I noticed a huge improvement, not only from doing this exercise and doing so many of this exercise and just getting that feel of what it's supposed to feel like, but also just by changing my focal point to a different spot. So I wasn't trying to stay so upright. As you can see too, yep, I'm getting a little bit further back. I did get the J hooks finally adjusted to the right spot. Here we have a front view. You'll be able to see just how focused I do get when I'm doing a lift. When I'm in the middle of a lift, there is nothing else going on, just me and that lift. I don't see anything but my focal point. I always have my headphones in. I have my music going. I don't listen to anything else going on in the gym. It's just me and the bar. But you do get a smile at the end a lot. I do smile a lot at the end of my lifts. I've been known to dance around a little bit between sets. I have too much energy most days. Not every day, but a lot of days. I also, the safety bar drives me crazy a lot too, just because it's in such a different position than when I'm doing my regular squats. That and doing these, having my arms come up, it's like bumping the bars that come down. I have to use the safety bar in order to do this exercise. There's no other way to do it, but it's weird. And you can see there, I can't see, with the regular bar, I can see and feel if I'm on the J hooks, and that time I couldn't feel it. My box was a little off from my missing the J hooks on my last lift. Had to readjust, get my wiggle in, and then just an easy lift off. But I'm readjusting that safety bar, trying to get it to feel like it's in the right position and not bothering me while I'm trying to do my lift. I'm doing 115 pounds here. All of my working sets were at 115 pounds. That's not the heaviest I can go. I can squat much heavier, but today was all about getting the form, working on my form. And I'll probably stay low at 115, maybe 125 next week. I don't know. We'll see what my coach says. We'll see if he likes what he sees today. But I do know if I have to choose between doing these or bench squats, I would much rather do these bench squats any day of the week. The gym was actually fairly empty this morning. I'll probably continue to do my squats on Sundays just because the gym is less busy. I don't have to fight for a squat rack. And it's more comfortable doing these when there isn't people everywhere or my gym friends trying to come up and talk to me. I can just focus on what I'm doing and trying to get that form down. Leg day is always my favorite day, but squats have just been something that's been hard for me to get right ever since the beginning, and I want to do them right. I want to improve. We finally made it to my pause squats, and now you can kind of see what that whole exercise, with all of my sets before, have kind of led up to. I don't pause for long. It'll only be a 2-second squat, a 2-second pause when I come down. And there you can see I hit the safety bars. And I have my lower focal point. My bar path is staying pretty much right over my ankles. My knees are still coming out a little bit far on these first ones, but it is a much improved from the past few weeks. I'm working on thinking about having my knees go out, and they just felt good today. Again, this is really light. This is only 65 pounds that I'm working with right now. It's not about weight, it's about form. And even with the lower weight, I'm still building muscle. You can see there my hamstrings, my quads are all, I mean, they're still coming in, even though it's not a heavy weight. I did lower my safety bar down 1 notch, and I'm still getting low, almost clinking it on most squats. I would like to lower it down 1 more notch in the next week or two. I don't feel like I've quite got that depth as far down as it needs to be. But at the same time, by not going down quite so far, I feel like I am working those quads and hamstrings just a little bit more. I'm not, especially with the pause squats, I'm not getting too low and then just popping back up. I'm trying to keep those muscles engaged the entire time. I also, usually when I do pause squats, I do some with my regular stance and some with my heels touching each other. Today I just did the regular stance. I wanted to really reinforce what I had just done with all of my previous sets and just kind of get that locked in my brain, so that next time I do them, hopefully they're there. I also do a 20-second pause squat, actually 4 sets of 20-second pause squats with my warm-up every day. Also not heavy, but just to kind of get in that feeling, warms everything up. You have a little bit more of a rear shot. You can see me. I try and lock that bar in to where it's supposed to be. I'm still thinking about my hand placement. I think that's something else I need to work on. I don't know that my hands are completely right where they are. And if you watched, like that time, I didn't come close to the bar, to the safety bar. But as I go along, I get a little bit lower, and I'm getting closer. That one is perfect. And then I lift up a little bit more. So the depth is getting there. I am really flexible. I can go all the way down, but I know I need to work on finding that perfect depth. And now we're nearing the end. I believe this is my last set. You get to see my gym face again with a little bit of a smile, focused. I want to thank everyone again that's taken the time to watch. I had a great day today, and I'll try to do these a little bit more often. Most of the time I just don't have time. I'm lucky to even find the time to get my videos uploaded, but this has been kind of an enjoyable experience, being able to talk to all of you and kind of let you know what I'm doing. Um, Thanks again for watching.